Hi, welcome back to How to Be a Working Comic. My name is Dave Schwentz and I'm author of, well, you know. The other thing you should know is that I'm going to ask you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I want to know if these videos are helpful for you, and if you have any questions for me, just send them in. Just like one of the comics from one of my past comedy workshops did, who sent me an email with a great question. If you could hand me that right now. Thank you. You know it's just me here, right? I do that so you think it's a big operation, but it's just me. And I took this email and never mind, you know what I'm saying. Okay, hi Dave. Hi. Weird situation. It turns out I'm better at insult humor than other styles. But I've noticed that roast insult humor isn't really going over with other comics, especially at open mics. Some get annoyed even after I get permission for a joke at their expense. How do insult or roast comics work material without alienating other comics? Audiences like me with this style way more than other styles, but I don't feel like death glares from comics, that's a good description, will benefit me over the long term. How do I thread this needle? Thanks for entertaining my odd situation. I hope all is well. Well, all will be well if I answer this question in a way that helps you out. My first thought is you have to remain true to yourself. If you think you're better as an insult comic, that's what you should work on at open mics and the gigs you get. That may not go over well when you're only picking on the other comics, because they're there to work on their sets. They want to look good in front of their peers and in front of the audience. They don't want to be torn down. I mean, not everybody has a thick skin that you would hope for. So I would suggest you just practice on the audience members and not the comics. If you're at the open mics where there aren't any audiences and it's really comics sitting around to go on, yeah, ask their permission. Just go for it, because you have to do what you can do to get better at doing this. Wow, I just said do a lot, didn't I? But I'll share another thought with you. The insult comics I've worked with, and you know I drop names in my comedy workshops, but I really don't on these YouTube videos because I don't have their permission to talk about them. But I've worked with some of the best in the business, and the thing I've noticed that's common is they have an I don't give a attitude. Meaning they'll go up there and insult people, they get into it, it's their thing, it's what they do. And matter of fact, the best ones don't take any prisoners. They smell blood, they're like a shark, and they go for it. So this kind of attitude from the other comics really wouldn't bother them. And they know that this is only their persona, their stage voice, their comedy voice when they're on stage. Because all these insult comics I'm referring to and thinking about in my mind right now were very friendly, very nice off stage. We all got along well. But then when they were on stage, watch out. But they only got good at doing that by doing it. There's that doing it word again. As far as poking fun at your fellow comedians, again, some are going to have thin skin about this. Some of them don't care. They enjoy the banter back and forth. I always thought it was very funny, especially at the New York City Improv, where there could be a comic on stage and the comics would be in the back of the room, and they would be calling insults at each other, throwing insults at each other, and it could be very, very funny, and everybody knew it was just in fun. They were friends. Stay true to yourself. What is your comedy voice? Are you an insult comic? Well, then that's what you have to do, and hey, don't take any prisoners. Go for it, and hopefully you'll be out of the open mic soon and on a comedy stage where they're paying you some money to insult real audiences and not the other comics waiting to go on. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Again, my name is Dave Schwentzen. This is How to Be a Working Comic. Subscribe to this channel, and until next time, keep laughing.